Hello everybody, Steve Lynch here. I hope you're having a great day so far. This is Good Friday 2017. Wanted to just take a moment and wish everybody a good Friday. And I was thinking about something. I have some very close people in my life that are not followers of our Messiah. They are, some are atheists, some just don't know. And obviously, this Easter time is a time for followers of Jesus. I like to address him as Yahusha. But I wanted to just share this Easter message with everybody. You know, a believer, someone who is truly a follower of the Messiah and is not just talking the talk, but ultimately walking the walk of faith and having a deep desire and a love for who he is and who our Father is. My desire for all people is not to push my beliefs or my belief system or systems onto somebody else. My goal is to live my life and live out the example that Christ, our Messiah, lived out in his life. And the hope then would be that it would impact other people in a positive way and that they would be drawn toward wanting to understand and know our Father greater. But even if they're not, my goal and my position in this life is not to judge them for not doing that. I don't have a duty to quote-unquote save anybody. I don't have the power to do that. That comes through our Father. And I would just encourage all believers, people who desire that walk with our Messiah and ultimately drawing closer to our Father, to think about people that don't have that relationship with him and with the Father this Easter. Now, why? Because when you read through Scripture and ancient texts and you read about who this Jesus was, who Yahusha was, who the physical manifestation of our Father was, Yahuwah saves Jesus. He spent time with those individuals that did not believe that they were holier than thou. In fact, he shunned those people. He basically told those people that they don't even know, they're of their father the devil. It's what he said. Those were his words. We're called to be salt into this world. We're called to be a flavor, an enjoyable flavor into this world. And the shame of it is the church. And when I speak of the church, I'm talking about the church as a whole, not any specific individual. But when you take all of the different sects of Christian faith and you kind of look at them as a whole, sorry, we're not getting it right. Not even a little bit. And it's disheartening. And I'm sure the Father looks down upon us and saying, what are you doing? How are you missing this? So understand something. We are not called to judge those who have no relationship with the Father, because they don't know. They don't fully comprehend what it is, first of all, who he is, and second of all, what it is to even have a relationship with him. But we are called to hold each other's feet to the fire for those that are supposedly walking with the Lord. And if we're not doing the things that he did and called to live a life that he called us to live, we're missing the mark. You know, I love the scripture that talks about how are you looking to take the splinter out of your brother's eye when you have a plank sticking out of your own. Take the plank out of your own eye first, and then you can start to examine the splinter that's in your brother's eye. Get it right. Let's get it right, people of faith, people of God, because the greatest impact we'll have on this world is not Bible-thumping people. I believe wholeheartedly in Scripture and ancient texts, and talks about and gives us this clarification of who the Father was, the spiritual realm, what happened in the beginning, you know, what ultimately led us up to here, why the Messiah came. I wholeheartedly believe in all of that. But that does not cause me and should not cause you to have this air about us that, well, we know something more than other people. It should humble us, make us extremely thankful and grateful that we have this relationship with the Father, and ultimately live out a life of servitude for our fellow man and woman. Because if we do that, people who are not of the same faith and beliefs that we will, they may never come to the same exact faith, but I will tell you right now, they will want to converse with you. They'll want to have further conversations. And it's ultimately up to the Father in them if he is going to really, as was what was done with Paul on the road to Damascus, just he was blinded and he just had this experience. Our job is to be the salt. And I pray that this Easter, this is a message to everybody, but really a message to the church of Yahusha, of Christ. Let's get it right so that we can do something extremely positive, not just this Easter season, but for all time, all manners of time. I hope you have a great Easter, and I hope you have a great weekend. Everybody, God bless you. Have a great day.